hair ties, brush, flat iron, hair. Long ago, the four nations. I'm just kidding. Hey guys, it's Nicole, and this video was a pretty spontaneous decision. I've been seeing a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender videos popping up on YouTube, and it just made me relive so many childhood memories, and it's an amazing show. But anyway, the first hair tutorial or hair attempt is Azula's, and I really love her character. When I was younger, I thought she was such an evil, conniving woman, but as I grew older, I really started to understand this villain, and I guess that's one of the beauties of growing up. But anyway, this hairstyle was really very easy. It's like the typical messy bun, so you just have a few strands and you pull it to the front so it kind of frames the face, and then you tie a high bun and pull the strands at the bottom a bit so that you have that messy bun feel. So this next hairstyle is Mai's, and I think she's such an underrated character. When I was younger, the only thing that stood out to me was, oh my goodness, she's so lucky to have Zuko! Because let's be honest, Zuko was really cool and his growth and character development was really very amazing to watch. But anyway, so the first step is to, of course, if you have bangs, it really helps. So bring the bangs to the front and then pull two strands out from behind, and then with the rest of your hair, tie a bun. And you want to keep it really loose because you need to turn and invert the bun inwards so it kind of looks like a faux bob. It's confusing, I'm really sorry, I'm not a professional. I also wanted to add that these are just attempts. I'm not really here to give you a full-blown tutorial. Some of them are wearable, but some are just for fun. After you've done that, take a section of the hair that you brought to the front and tie it into a bun, and then do the same on the other side. Can I just say that I was really winging this hairstyle? I did not know what I was doing, and the buns turned out really uneven and wonky, but it is what it is. And my hair is naturally really messy, so I hope you overlook that. It is what it is. And this is the final Mai hairstyle. I hope the illustrations did help you, because my explanations probably didn't. Moving on to an entirely different nation, we're going to focus on the water tribe now, specifically Katara. And Katara was hands down one of my favorite characters when I was younger, and I just really remember wanting to waterbend so bad. I even googled how to unlock my waterbending abilities. Well, needless to say, it never happened. But anyway, let's start with the hair tutorial. The first step is to pull two strands to the front. So we have those two iconic Katara hair strands that frame her face. Hopefully the illustrations explain it better than I do verbally. And then you pull the rest of your hair to the back and you take a small chunk and tie a bun. After you've tied the bun, you can leave the hair at the back and tie the braid at the back, but I decided to make it a bit different because Katara also has this variation where she puts her braid to her side in front. So I went ahead and did that variation. I just tied my hair in the typical French braid. Next, I tried to tie the strands in front and added that Katara-esque detail, but it was not working. It's not for me, and it's not the most wearable look. So I decided to remove that, and instead I just left it as it is, and I clipped the strands to the back of my head. And I think this is a much more wearable look, and I think it's pretty sweet. Going on to another Katara hairstyle, I just continued from where I left off. So take out the braid and take out the bun and take out the clips. And with the chunk of hair that was in the bun previously, tie a higher bun this time. Next, take two chunks from behind and tie it near the ends, like so. This part is optional, but Katara has really nice wavy hair that kind of matches her waterbending, so you can curl your hair with a flat iron or with a hair curler if you have it, but just make sure that you're not really making twists, but more of waves. While Katara has a center parting, I think for this hairstyle I wanted to kind of conceal my center parting. So I clipped my bangs up so that it would cover my center parting.
I just wanna stop.
And that is all for the second hairstyle of Katara's. If you are bold enough, I believe you can wear this hairstyle out. I hope this tutorial or this attempt was a bit easier to follow because it was just a bun with 2 strands being tied, and I think it's pretty nice.
I just wanna stop. A great place.
Now on to the final classic Katara hairstyle. I took out the 2 hair ties that were on the strands in front and tied it onto these 2 upper strands on the top of my head instead. I took out the clip as well as the hair tie that was used for the bun at the back of my head, and then I tied a lower bun this time with a smaller chunk of hair. Now you just want to clip the 2 strands to the back of your head like in the first hairstyle. And the reason why I had the hair ties for the 2 strands in this hairstyle compared to the first one was because I think it looks a lot more natural in this one. It adds a little detail because it doesn't have that braid, which already adds quite a huge element to the look, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, it's okay, but I just thought it's quite nice with this hairstyle particularly. Again, if you want to curl your hair or do something nice to your hair, you definitely can. I think a wavy hair look would go so well with this hairstyle. So take out all the hair ties and clips that are in your hair, and let's start from the very beginning. So this next hairstyle is Toph's, and can we just take a moment to appreciate that 12-year-old? Okay, now that that moment is over, girl, she is so amazing. She's someone that really turned her test into a testimony, her mess into a message. Can I get an amen? Despite being blind, she really uses it to her advantage, and there's so much that we can learn from this. But anyway, back to the hair. Bring your bangs to the front. I have really messy hair, and I think it kind of goes well with this look. I think it can be overlooked when it comes to Toph's hairstyle. So I have the bangs and pulled a few strands to the front as well to kind of frame the face. And you can wear any headband that you have. And then with the rest of your hair at the back, tie it into a bun and curl it inwards again so that it kind of adds more volume. You need to tug on the strands a bit as well so that it kind of looks a bit more elevated and voluminous. This hair was really hard, and I think you need a lot of bobby pins, which I didn't have. But if you do have bobby pins, pin the hair in place as much as you can, and I think that is all for Toph's hair look. Welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really had a lot of fun. The idea for this video was really birthed from all the recent Avatar videos that I've seen on YouTube, and I really like the hairstyles in the animation. I thought it was so creative. Not all the hairstyles are very wearable, but I tried to make it as modern and easy to wear out as possible. I particularly enjoyed filming Azula's hairstyle. I think it's the most wearable, and I just love her vibe. She was such a dynamic character. Toph's hairstyle was hard to do because there's so much volume, but Katara's hairstyle is iconic. It's a classic. I don't know any other character that has a hairstyle like hers. So that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I pray that you stay safe, happy, and healthy wherever you are. Bye!